So now you guys have heard walking while black, grilling while black, being at the pool while black. Well, now you have being treated at a hospital and walking while black. Now, this is according to a story in CNN. A black man named Shaquille Dukes says that he was racially profiled by police officers while he was being treated at an Illinois hospital and had decided to go for a walk. Now, police had arrested Shaquille Dukes of misdemeanor disorderly conduct after a security guard called the police on them after saying that Dukes was trying to steal medical equipment. Medical equipment that he had been currently hooked up to. He was still wearing a hospital gown and carrying an IV. Now, I'm going to show you a video of this arrest because it is deeply disturbing how they treat black people in this country. Watch.
I don't want you to remove that arm because if you pull it out,
It's Cletus?
This man just told
Yeah.
after the doctor told me and
You're a
Mike
professor.
that it's
It's
okay.
around 6:30.
How I'm saying this,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. I know this game way too much. Officer Moore, you just came here. Your tone is here. Okay. Excuse me. Is Ian up there? I just spoke to Jen.
Hey.
Can I give you permission to leave the house? Because nobody said we're leaving.
Well, you're on city property, not hospital property.
He took me up.
Being arrested for taking a walk with an IV. Now, Dukes wrote on Facebook that he was on vacation in Freeport. It's about 100 miles west of Chicago. Now, during that vacation, he came down with double pneumonia. Wow. Now, he ended up going to the hospital, as you see. He told CNN that he was admitted to FHN Memorial Hospital for 2 days. On the morning of the second day, June 9th, he said he was feeling better, and he asked the doctors, hey, can I go for a walk? Now, he went outside with his boyfriend and his brother, still wearing his hospital gown and pushing in a steroid and antibiotic IV drip. When they went outside, Duke said a security guard called them over to his car and asked if they were trying to, quote, leave the hospital and sell the IV equipment on eBay. eBay. Oh, man, that black guy outside with the IV, he must be trying to sell it. Probably to get money for drugs or something. Really? Is this what we're doing? Apparently in America, that's what we're doing. You couldn't just go and ask him his name. Hey, what you doing out here? What's going on? Can we help you? And he could just say, look, doctor said it was okay. I'm just taking a walk. Okay, have a good day, sir. I mean, that should be the interaction, but apparently that's not what happens. Now, Dukes, understandably, was very, very angry about this. He said, quote, I was livid. I was irate. The first thing he said to me wasn't, what's your name? Can I help you? But are you stealing this? Duke said as his boyfriend began recording the encounter, as Dukes was trying to explain to the security guard that they were on a walk. Now, the security guard, of course, called for police backup. Dukes told CNN. He said the guard told police, I have 3 black males attempting to steal medical equipment from the hospital. So, no, maybe we misunderstand the situation. No. We have 3 black men that are just stealing our stuff, and we need to have you come and arrest them. Arrest them for taking a walk. Now, police did arrest him, as you saw in the video, charged him with a misdemeanor disorderly conduct. 2 of the men were also charged with misdemeanor resisting arrest. How dare you resist arrest? We weren't doing anything wrong. We were outside. We were taking a walk. Of course we're going to, fight this. Of course we're going to say, hey, what are you doing? I'm sick. I'm out here. I'm, admitted to the hospital. Doc says I can go and take a walk because I didn't want to stay in bed the whole time. Now you're accusing me of stealing? You're accusing me of stealing. Yeah, of course he's going to be upset. Who wouldn't be? Wouldn't you be? If you're a regular person, you're somebody who looks like me, this would never happen to me, by the way. Ever happen to me. Now, it gets worse for Dukes. He said that before CNN, he told CNN before his arrest, police officers took his emergency inhaler and had removed his IV, though a doctor did not remove the IV for him. Now, police, obviously, they pushed back on this a little bit. And they said, well, the IV wasn't removed by us. No, it was a medical professional that removed that. And they took him back to the hospital in handcuffs. Now, later on, they, of course, took him to the police department. And while that was happening, Dukes said he suffered an asthma attack. He alleged that the officers withheld his asthma inhaler from him until they arrived. He could have died. Duke said that he was kept in the back of a police car until paramedics arrived. He told CNN that he was then transported back to the hospital in handcuffs. So first they took him to the police station. He has an asthma attack, which they withheld his inhaler. The paramedics came to get him at the police station and took him back to the hospital while he was handcuffed. Are you serious? What the hell is going on here? I mean, come on, dude. Seriously. Now, the Freeport Police Department confirmed on Sunday in a statement that Dukes had filed a complaint afterwards, alleging unfair and biased conduct by responding officers. Those officers shouldn't have been there in the first place. The department said that it has retained an outside third-party investigator to, quote, gather the facts, interview all parties involved, to determine whether officers conducted themselves in adherence to department policies and guidelines. You know what that means? They're probably going to find that the police did nothing wrong. Of course. Or maybe, oh, our bad. We apologize. We're sorry for arresting you. That would be the best that they could hope for. Ridiculous. Now, the investigator is identified as Mitch Davis, who had served as a police chief for 18 years in Hazelcrest, Illinois, a suburb south of Chicago. Davis, who is black, is also a member of the Illinois Association of Chiefs of Police. So now, the investigator happened to have been a former cop. Oh, but hey, look, it's a former black chief of police. Of course you're going to get treated fairly. No, you don't understand. Even if it's a black chief of police, again, that is no guarantee that he's not going to side with the cops. In some situations, you have black police officers that go along with the other police officers who are white. That same sort of thin blue line, protect the cops mentality is ingrained in a lot of people. So, do I think there will be justice in this situation? I don't know. I don't believe so. I hope so, but I don't believe so. But here we have another situation where there's that automatic assumption of criminality due to the color of somebody's skin. And for God's sakes, we've got to get over this as a country, as a people, as a society. Because we're going to continue, if we don't, we're going to continue to arrest innocent people for doing nothing but normal things that regular, everyday Americans who look like me can do with impunity. That's what racism is. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.